Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Prison Architect. And I'll go back into utilities in here and take the electric cable. And I will join that in so that we're using it once again. And then that's going to come down here and I'm going to extend that bit out like that. There. So I've got plenty of use from all of these. Right, but I've moved it around a little bit so that all of those are going to go elsewhere. Now I want to go over here to the guards. I've got enough guards, I think. I think the number of guards I've got is sufficient. Achievement unlock 500 iron bars. Send all willing prisoners back to their cells. So make your oh no, that's the bang up. But it's the achievement unlock that I got right there. I'm very pleased with that achievement unlock. We got 500 prisoners in our prison. Actually got 500 in here. This is awesome. And expenses. Look, daily cash flow, that is coming way down. I need to clear my debts as well, though. Although I am 300,000 on there, so I think clearing my debts is the least of my problems. Grants in here, we can now decrease. I have a maximum loan now of 250,000, so I can clear all of my debt. I've just got another 50 grand. We're doing all right with there. Finance in here, valuation. I cannot sell. Penalty, death in the past 24 hours, escapes in the past 24 hours. Starting grant, minus 50,000. 2.4 million. I cannot buy back share value in my prison just yet. That's not going to happen. But we have got daily cash flow is now up. Another 40 prisoners are arriving, which is going to take us up to... Supermax is 184 right now. That's going to take us up to 200. So we've still got work to do to be able to get all of the Supermax prisoners in here. I'm just filling in all of this. I've now got... I have got all of the bits that I want with these. Right, with the metal detectors, I've got all the metal detectors coming in that I'm going to want. So I don't think I need to have any more of those. Not at the moment, anyway. That is the new bit in here. I need to go back into utilities on there. The electric cable can be run along the front in there. I'm going to need large pipe down this way like that, and then I'm going to want small pipe to run along under all of those toilets like that. Then we're going to go to foundations over this side. We're going to go to concrete building. I'm going to take that out. I'm going to extend that down a bit more like that. So we've got a bigger area for solitary, and I'm going to put in some more solitary blocks. We've got a few of these up here at the moment, but not what I would consider enough. Now look in here. I got some potential CIs in here. Recruit. Potential CI. Experience. Recruit. There. A couple of extras. Just coming in like that. I think that's excellent. Overall, so far, I'm very pleased with our progress. We've got more progress still to be made. I've got a load of electrical cable that I'm still waiting to be constructed in there. This bit down here, they seem to be prioritizing doing this rather than all the electrical cable that I want them to do. I would rather they did the electrical cable, to be honest. Right, I've got a lot of electrical cable that I want put in, and I need, like, my staff room to be operational and stuff like that. That would be better. Still, they'll get there eventually, won't they? They're just, slow and steady wins the race, according to this lot. Well, not necessarily. Utilities. Right. That one there, we'll hook that one in over this side. There's another one there that needs to go in that side like that. So that I've got all of them hooked in on the same one, yeah? And that's going up to there. Right. They should all be hooked in pretty soon, and then once they are, we can just double check the power station over there and make sure that that one is doing just fine. I am not going to be making it a full day without any deaths. Not anymore. That's just not going to happen, is it? We will do a quick tunnel search. Just to have a look and see if anything is going to show up from that. I'd be surprised if anything does actually show up, but it's worth a shot. I mean, it's midnight right now, so we can let them do that. How quickly are the Supermax prisoners going to be in there and starting to dig tunnels? This is what I'm curious about. Are they like starting out immediately, racing off to go to as many tunnels as they possibly can, and just already trying to dig out? Look like this over here. Look, see, I've got a flag right there. Ooh, that's gonna be from one of these. Right, he's sleeping. One of these prisoners in here has been digging. I don't see the dummy. You can see dummies that they leave in their bed, can't you? And you can force a search in a cell. Right, I'm 850 places. Yeah, I still haven't searched everything. 860, but it's running out of places now. 807. Is it going to reach 870? Stop the tunnel search in a minute. There's 870. I've reached 870. 871, 2, and that's... Oh. Genuinely surprises me that we've gotten that high. I've 3 places left to search. The 3 impossible places. Right, it's now dropping back down again. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here. I need to click on you. Search cell block. There. Right, now I'm actually searching. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to search the cell block. I meant to search the... just search for tunnels in that cell block. Well, if they find it, they find it. We'll let them run the search. And the staff room is now up. I got one light there that's not active. Why aren't you active? Utilities. You should be. Oh, you are now. There we go. So all of the what it calls up here, all of the metal detectors, they are now active, and they're not taking a huge drain on us. So I've got plenty more capacity on that one. That's good. And then we've also got the metal detectors working overtime on here. Right. Let's just pause just for a second, and we can go into here. We do need to go back to deployment and double check that I've got everything that needs to be is in the correct place. So that is Supermax, that is Supermax, that is Supermax up there. Those 2 are already, and that is already Supermax in there. Then these are going to be Supermax in there, and that I'm not, but I have got each of the individual cells in there as Supermax, so I think that's okay. Then we will go to the quick build section over here, and we will go to holding solitary cell, like that. So I've got a wall there. Now I will bring that across this way. Like that. And you will go to there, and I'm going to leave that outside edge bit just as it is. And then we'll go in through here, because I suspect I am going to be needing a solitary block on a bigger scale than one we've had previously. So that there, I actually want that to come down one bit further. So I will do that like that, and I'm hoping that this will allow me to just place these in without doing anything else. That one there, and then one down the bottom like that. That should be all of it in place. Then I need to go to walls and doors over here, and we want to take a large jail door. That one's going to go on there, because that is now the Supermax jail door that we're going to be using. Then I'm going to get rid of that one there, and I'm going to dismantle that door completely. And then I want... that light needs to be moved. That we can just go over to there. And we'll take some flooring. Let's get that moving now, shall we? And then we'll put that one in there like that. I just got to wait for the workers to turn up and start dealing with all of that. We will assign some guards in here. This is going to be all a solitary block, the whole thing. Massive, great big solitary block. 100 prisoners are now up for parole. That is a lot more than we had previously. Right, we had a huge amount less than that. Deaths in the past 24 hours. So, regime programs in here. I've got... Is that people that... What's the yellow bits? Oh, that's starting. That's people who are on their way for it, isn't it? I'm sure it is. And then alcoholics. I've only got one prisoner over here in this, although he may have left by now. He may have also... He may have been... No, there he is. Just sitting. All on his own. All lonesome-like. 22 in the queue. 1,060 have finished for parole. Okay, we will make some more parole, because I've got 101 prisoners are up for parole, so I will copy this build. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm not going to copy that build. Quick build. Parole. I've got office. Classroom. Alright, I will quick build. I will clone this. I will clone that bit there, and then I'll bring that down over here, and that one is going to go in there. He says, not wanting to put it right in there. I want to put it there, don't I? That's where I want to put that one, and then I can start changing some of this around immediately. I will let that start running, and I will put that one down and that one down. I know I've got the cameras in there. I will stop the cameras in there. I'll do something different with that, and then I've got the wall of the morgue as well. That's going to be changed over. We'll deal with that as well. There's another bit that can be sort of sorted out. So 2 extra parole offices means that we'll be able to start getting some of the Supermax prisoners in for parole at the same time. And hopefully that is going to help them. Now, what about our needs for prisoners? Recreation is up a little bit. Staff needs. This is the important bit. All staff. Bladder, bowels, and food. Guards. Cooks. Okay, the cooks are struggling a bit. I think I need to have another set of toilets. Another toilet block is not going to hurt us, is it? We'll put one of them in somewhere. You... Well, I've said Supermax only in here, because I can't do anything different. I've got to allow the prisoners to be wandering around. I've now got a flag up on here. So go to that one there, and search toilet, search cell block. Search the toilets in that cell block. See if we find anything. I don't know if anything is going to show up. We may find something. I got a whole load of guards are all rushing in to do the searching. Go on, you can do this. You can find the you can find the tunnel, right? We've had a floor collapse right there. I've got complete and total faith in your ability to find the missing tunnel. Apparently they can't, because there should be one there, I think. I think that should be one there. Now, what are you doing? You look like you're actually going to... They're using the toilet. 3 deaths today. These are a violent bunch, aren't they? These Supermax prisoners. They're a violent and unfriendly bunch. I don't know why they've got to be so violent and unfriendly. You know, if you weren't so violent and unfriendly, you wouldn't necessarily be banged up in here. You'd be able to have this freedom which you so crave. Eventually. It's taking quite a while to build all of these like last little bits that I want to build. I've got that one in there. We are waiting for a whole load of doors and stuff like that to turn up. And over that side, so I want walls and doors here. I want a concrete wall, which will go onto there. And then I want some flooring. It's going to be cold, hard concrete floor, which will go there across that bit. And then these are all cells. And I should be... Well, I guess it doesn't matter. I can go to deployment like this. And I can say Supermax only and just click that whole lot so that it's Supermax only. And I can click that, and that would be Supermax only up there, because it doesn't need to be anything different than that. And then I've only got Supermax prisoners able to go and use that bit. 5 deaths today. How many people are you lot going to slaughter? Like, honestly. There's no need for this. Why was he killed? Killed for being a snitch. Is that one of my new informants? Well, he's not doing so well, is he? What about you in here? He's got no suspicion on him at the moment. But that dude got found out. It's a shame they don't automatically move them. Because that way I'd have a chance of... actually being able to help them out. Experience. Recruit. Over there. So there's another one recruited. Now, I did have a legendary prisoner over this side, didn't I? And I remember looking at him. So we're going to go back into intelligence, informants. There. Now, is that legendary bloke here? Anyway, got strong, volatile, and deadly right there. Yeah, you're no good to anybody. So let's activate these guys here. Anyone above 75%, I will activate. There's no more to activate in there. I got deadly. Now, we did have legendary. In here somewhere, we did previously have... There, legendary. Right, Lee. Lee is legendary. He is going into Supermax. I've decided to change him to Supermax just because I can. Arch brain damage. Yeah, he's not very nice. So he is going in there. Is there any more legendaries? I don't think there is. We keep an eye out for him. Actually, I've got a feeling it may have been a yellow one that was legendary for some reason. I don't see any down here. Not yet. Legendary does seem to it stands out, doesn't it? Don't see any others in there. The prisoners are on their way. They're going to be escorted back over that way. We've got some suspicion on these prisoners as well. You in here are a potential CI, experience recruit. Recent misconduct. Why are you in there? Mark Barker. He's volatile. Why were you in here? Oh no, you weren't. No, I thought I had one in there, which was a little bit weird. I got 2 pages in here. Oh, it was that one. Strong volatile. There's legendary in there. Right, so what am I going to do with that bloke? Recent misconduct. Raiko Kokuro Nishimura. I'm wondering about just leaving him in permanent lockdown. Solitary 24 hours, lockdown 24 hours. I don't really know what to do with this dude. Let's lock him up for 24 hours for a start, and then after that, I don't know. We'll have to see. See, he's just broken into there. He's causing problems. Has he just killed the guard? He has. Right. Where is he? What's going on here? It seems to have all gone horribly wrong already. There I've got confidential informant. 1 escape. Okay, whoever that was has just run up through there and has caused us some problems. Extremely strong. Criminally insane. I'm not gonna mess around with that anymore. I don't know if I should be... Well, let me go back to my intelligence and my informants. Let's have a look in here. Suspicion is not very high on them. There doesn't seem to be much in the way of suspicion with these guys. So I won't worry about it too much. It's this bit in here. I've still got work to do down here. So we want to go to utilities down this way, and that one wants to come out there, and then it wants to run along there like that. And then the large pipe needs to just extend down that far, like that. Small pipe over here wants to run under those toilets, and run under those toilets, and run under those toilets as well. And then I'm also going to want some lights in here. We're going to go there with the lights. And I'm going to put one outside each of these. So I've got guards using tasers everywhere. I'm probably not far off of having a full riot on my hands in the prison. This is what I'm guessing. Is that I'm not far off of a full riot. As we increase the number of prisoners coming in every day, I've got 37 more prisoners coming in. I'm wondering if I should do full lockdown with these prisoners at all times. Just keep them all locked up. Put the whole lot in solitary. Build solitary blocks and put all of them in solitary and just leave them there. That's not really the way to go about it, admittedly. But, you know, it's tempting. It is very tempting. I've got the CCTV in there. We're waiting on that bit to be completed. As soon as that is done, I will change the walls back over, but then I've got more parole. 106 up for parole at the moment. We've got the shower blocks in here being used, and then I've just got the last of those bits in there. The other bit was the graveyard rooms. Is there actually a graveyard that we can build? Reception, chapel, forestry. I haven't built a forestry yet. It's a room. Outdoor room. I don't even know what a forestry room is for. What does that do? Alright, I've got absolutely no idea what that does. It says it's failed. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Leave it running just for a minute, because something may change on it. Infirmary, security, garbage workshop. There isn't actually an assigned graveyard, is there? But this dismantled tree. It's actually running quite slowly here. Why have they got to do dismantled trees for a forestry? Seriously? For forestry, that's you're dismantling the trees for the forestry. I want to go down over to this side, and we're going to go to flooring like this and grass. The game is now struggling to run all the updates that we need, like every minute. It's struggling to actually stay up to date with everything that we're doing in the game. Struggling to complete all of the tasks. And it's getting there. It is actually doing what I want it to do. It's just taking a lot longer than it was previously. Now, I go to deployment in here. Supermax. That is Supermax. And then these are all Supermax as well. Yep. Right, click on these like that. And Supermax in here. You go through each individual one. Right, Supermax all the way through there. I've had 2 deaths so far today. 37 more still on their way. I've got the staff room in here. That's looking pretty good. I'll probably want another set of toilets. Although, I mean, at the moment, the toilets seem to be doing alright. Put the parole rooms in here. That one can be gotten rid of. That one can be gotten rid of. I will go to deployment. We will assign 1 guard in here, 1 guard in here, like that. Supermax only for those 2, like that. I don't know if that's going to be a good thing, having them set as Supermax only. I will wait and see on that front. Right, so there is 2 parole rooms. Next, I want to go into reports. We want to go to programs. I've got more parole rooms now. Psychiatric consultations, parole hearings. I can start some additional parole hearings. Right, that's the 2 that I've got up here. These 2 parole rooms over here, they're done, so I can actually get that going. 221 guards in the queue for taser training. So I will start more taser training. couple rounds of that. 1, 2, 3. 1. How many of these can I put in? 15 EQ. That's 4 of them. 6 PM until 10 PM. 2 PM till 6. Right. That's good. I've got all of those going in there. That means I've got parole going all the way through. Like, we're going to be using them all up. I'm hoping that some of the maximum security prisoners, the supermax prisoners, are able to sort of be assigned for parole as well. I don't know if that does work or not. Haven't got a clue. Now, forestry area in here. What does forestry do? I got absolutely no clue. There is no indication here whatsoever what forestry does. Forestry is doing something. What does it require? 5x5 outdoor. That's it. But that's not a forest. They've just cleared the forest to make way for the forestry. Which genuinely doesn't make any sense. And we've got a lot of guards in here. But then I've got several guards. So I've also got a lot of prisoners. There are a lot of prisoners in here, and they don't look happy. They don't look happy at all. Let's let that lot just carry on, fighting through their various aggressions and so on. And then these are busy clearing, and then we're going to build a graveyard down there. I'm getting there. I'm getting there with my prisoners coming in. I'm 250 out of 448 Supermax prisoners. That's what I want. I want to get all of the Supermax in here. And then once I've got all the Supermax in, we're calling it quits. So I haven't got very much long left. There is not much longer left on this series. Once all of the Supermax in, I feel I've kind of covered most things. About the only thing that's left is literally just to wait for the Supermax guys to go to the inevitable riot, which I'm pretty sure is going to happen before too long. We'll let them run riot and do whatever they've got to do, and then that's going to be about it, really. I think that will be about it. But so far, I'm having a lot of fun. So far, I'm enjoying this. I'm curious if we can hold off this inevitable riot. 392 staff have serious complaints. 352, sorry, have serious complaints. Needs. Staff needs. Right. Armed guards are happy. Guards, they're reasonably happy as well, actually. They seem reasonably alright with what they've got. Food and bowels and everything. Environment, they're fine. Comfort. Safety, 18 staff are furious that they can't meet that need, and 39 staff out of 830 total staff. We're not doing so bad. We're not doing so bad, I think. It's the bladder and bowel and food, so we could do with some more toilets. We could do with an extra toilet block. If I put another one of those down here somewhere, that might help out the situation. If I take and copy the toilet block that I've got right there and drop that further down the line, I'm hoping it's going to help the whole situation with people having issues with needing to go to the toilet. So if we take that there and we copy that bit out like that, and then we bring that down over to here, and where are we going to put this? We could pop it in there, but that's... I don't really like that. I could stick it there. Still, I don't like that. I'm not actually sure. I reckon it's actually going to have to come back. We'll bring that one back up there. If that pops into there like that, then our workforce is getting a little bit tired, so we're going to let them rest up for a minute. If you've enjoyed the episode, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to go and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.